What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Marine Medivac to Grandmaster. We're going to be rank 70, Marine Medivac to rank 1, I should say. We have a little bit more to climb to get rank 50, and just one more rank to climb to get rank 69. Let's begin. Alright, game number 1. Oh my goodness, guys. We are playing against Low PT. This is Vindicta, possibly the best Terran that plays in DreamHack in North America. With my Marine only account. Now I'm actually, I know he watches my videos. I don't know if he's watched the Marine Medivac challenge. If he does, he knows it's me. Maybe he'll recognize me from the name anyway, but yeah, I think he's like rank 4 on the NA server right now. So this is definitely our hardest opponent yet. Now I'm gonna have to try my best here. Now for today's episode, I definitely want to try some more cheese. I do think it's really fun to mix some cheese in here. But for the first game, I always like to play a macro game. Get a little bit warmed up and stuff, you know. And then after we can now do a nice disgusting cheese. Now, he is Terran, so I don't think I really have a Marine only cheese against Terran, so that's gonna be alright. But let's see. Now it's funny because I'm actually recording this during DreamHack, so he might be warming up for his match or something like that. So, you know, I would love to win this game. I don't want to ruin his confidence or anything though, but I'm pretty sure he is good enough to smash us here, but I still want to give it my best try. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I'm still reading all your comments. I have been getting more and more as my channel has grown, and I'm not quite able to respond to all of them anymore, but I'm always really happy to read all your comments, and I still read quite literally all of them. Whenever you guys leave me some nice commentary about my gameplay or my own commentary, or just let me know that you're watching from, you know, watching from the Netherlands, watching from Bolivia, wherever. I'm always having a good time reading those. Makes me feel a little bit more familiar with you guys. So even though I might not respond, just want you guys to know that I do definitely appreciate all your comments, and I still do read all of them. Now, I did see an SCV scout, which means I will save to put down this reactor. If you guys remember my standard build, I do like to scout, see if he's actually proxying me before I build the reactor. But here, since I saw the SCV scout in the middle of the map, I knew I wasn't getting cheesed anyway. So I could just build it there. Now, I think someone as good as him is definitely going to be attacking me with a lot of stuff. Vindicta's actually a pretty good friend of mine, so I do know how he plays quite well. And one thing I can tell you that he is one of the fastest players to play. I watched him play in Valencia a few months ago. He played an awesome game against Petit Drogo, a former pro Protoss player, and he had exactly 500 APM in that game, which you don't really see often from Terran players, so that's incredible. Now this is probably gonna die. Well, actually my Marines are gonna finish in time. He probably thinks it's Reapers that are gonna come out, because that makes way more sense. But it was actually Marines. He's probably like, who the hell plays Reactor first Marines in TVT? Like, trust me guys, this is not a standard build order, so... Let's see, okay. Reaper's gonna be scared out. Now, he was playing double gas himself, so I do need to keep in mind that I might die. If you guys remember my game against Jason from the last episode, is that we kind of confirmed for ourselves that we need to skip some SCVs or skip something to make a bunker, because without a bunker we simply cannot defend. So I'm actually gonna skip my second gas here so I can get my bunker up, because else we're just gonna die, and I don't want to die. Now, since I'm flying this CC, I might actually still be able to get the gas at a reasonable time. There we go. Oh, I thought he was gonna move up. I probably should have not hit those. Now I actually scared him away. I thought he was gonna move up instantly. Now, he still could jump into the main with a bunch of Reapers, which would be problematic. Let's see, he's not here yet. It's always a big trouble to try and split your units here. Oh, I'm gonna get a Hellion. That's fantastic. Well, he does get a few units for it, though. That is rough. But in the end, since I am playing with a faster command center, I think it's totally fine. Now, I think I traded 3 Marines for 1 Hellion or so. So that's really not that bad. I'm going to be able to deal with this pretty comfortably, I think, as long as I target a low HP Reaper. There we go. Let's see, maybe I can surround this Reaper well enough to... Go. Don't want to let it slip away. Alright, that's pretty good. Now, the main concern here is that he just knows exactly what I'm doing. He saw my 2-on-1 drop. 2-on-1 is not very common in TVT either. I know the reactor first part is already weird, I mentioned it. But the fact that I play 2-on-1 with a fast Medivac drop is also strange. And I am kind of scared of what his follow-up is going to be. I do know he likes to make Banshees in TVT. And Banshees are a really good counter to 2-on-1. So I need to pre-position my units in my natural like this. And I need to do it in my main as well. No, I just hope it's not Cloak Banshee. As long as it's not Cloak Banshee, it's gonna be pretty manageable. If he does get Cloak... Oh, it's a tank drop. Yeah, I'm not gonna get baited there. There's a tank on the low ground there. I can just feel it. I literally felt the presence of that siege tank right there, so I'm definitely not gonna get baited. But the tank doesn't actually reach that far. So as long as I stay in this range, let's see. It probably reaches about there, if I would have to guess. I mean, it's good that I read that it was there. If I walked in, I could have lost everything. Now, I'm actually gonna YOLO a little bit here and just drop his base. I think at this point he probably moved. If he was still there, he would still be pressuring me, so he probably picked up and is going somewhere else. Now, this drop could actually do a decent amount of damage. I was a little bit lucky with how that went, because if he stayed there to attack me, he would have realized that my units were gone. Now he might not even realize, because he left. Like, it's not that I left, he's the one that left the position there. So, oh, he did see me here, though. That is rough. Let's see, what can I find? And no, it has a tank inside. I don't think he has a Cyclone. Probably doesn't have a Cyclone. Let's see. Ah, there's a third tank already. Okay, then I have to just back off here. My best idea here is to go with 4 Medivacs at some point. But when can I go? I'm not quite sure. I also need to expand relatively soon. I think it's more important that I get my Medivacs out so I can actually do damage. So I feel like if I expanded here... yeah, I don't quite have enough units. I mean, I'm pretty close. I only need 1 more rounds of units and it's filled up. So I think what I'm gonna do is fill these 4 Medivacs. And then I will skip all the other units to try and expand and continue the game from there. Now, that sucks. He does see I'm on 3 barracks. So he knows what's going on. And he's probably gonna play it very safe. If I were him, I would not try to take a 3rd base. If he tries to take a 3rd base, there's opportunity for me. If he doesn't, there's not going to be too much for me to do. Though I did see his starport was still in the tech lab, which means he's not going to have a lot of Vikings anytime soon. So that is good for us, but still. I know he is a pretty safe player, so I think he's probably just going to stay there in his main base. If he only has 1 tank, I can YOLO on it, but I'm pretty sure he will just have his defenses ready. Now, I am going to scan and just see. If there's only 1 tank, I will YOLO it. Yeah, it is YOLOable, actually, I think. Here we go. This is my only chance. He's gonna drop a lot of auto turrets. Oh, there's another tank. I didn't see that tank at all. I mean, I'm killing a lot of workers here. This is quite good. Oh, that tank is so well hidden. What the hell? I did not see that siege tank at all, guys. Holy. That is insane. Look at that freaking sneaky tank right there. Oh, that actually won in the game. That's an incredible tank positioning. I wonder if he hit that in purpose. If he hit that on purpose, that's freaking 5 million IQ. Like, I straight up didn't see... Maybe you guys saw it. I did not. That's actually a 500 IQ siege tank right there. Alright, well, I killed a lot of SCVs. I'm actually going to be up in SCVs, but... He has, I want to guess, 4 siege tanks. And probably more Marines than me. The only thing I have going for myself here is that he used his Raven energy. So... Wait, did he move out already? Where's his units? Why are they not there? There's no way I missed them, right? Huh. This is a bit weird. Is he like at the 3rd base? Or is he chilling in the main base? Let's see. Oh no, he is actually just hard chilling. He's making battle cruisers. Huh. Okay. That is interesting. I'm not sure what those are for, but... Oh, that's a base. That's a base, baby. Oh, he's actually gonna lose the SCVs here. That's crazy. Let's see. So the battle cruiser is already in the main. Good thing I scanned that and got the turret up, actually. Else that would have been a little bit annoying. Battlecruisers really suck against turrets. Unless you have 2. Because then you can Yamato them, otherwise you can't. Okay, let's see. This battlecruiser does make me believe that he knows it's me. Because I really doubt he would be making a battlecruiser otherwise, to be honest. Like, I think he's just trying to, you know, use my strategy against me. I did actually tell him, thinking about it, that I was going to play Marine Medivac on the NA server. And I told him there was no way he would lose to it. So this is actually a funny match that I actually did run into him. But how am I going to deal with the battlecruiser? I'm trying to think here. Like, battlecruisers are really good because you can't chase them down with the Marines. The Marines just... how do you say this? The Marines... They can't catch it before it flies away, right? Like, the battlecruiser is a little bit too tanky. It shoots while moving. So what happens if you try to chase down a BC is simply you lose 6 Marines for it and you never get it, right? That's what happens. Now, if he has to repair it, that is obviously a cost. But is it enough? That I don't know. See, I'm gonna scan here, so he's scared. I would imagine he probably has turrets up here. But I'm still gonna go for it, because I don't really have another option, right? Than to just YOLO swag this really hard. Oh yeah, oh, he Yamato'd my turret and I didn't see it. That sucks. I'm gonna get a few more workers here. Let's see, maybe he doesn't have a... Okay, I was gonna say, maybe he doesn't have a teleport available. He did have a teleport available. Kill that SCV, please. Alright, now, I don't think I've done enough damage here. I needed a little bit more worker damage to really give myself a shot here. I'm gonna mix it. Look at how much gas I have. I think at this point I might as well take my workers off gas. That's the annoying part with Terran. I feel like this game was a little bit too awkward for me to spend my gas in time. And now I'm just left with 1500 gas, so I guess I might as well pull all my SCVs off. Let's see. Oh, he's making a few more CCs here. I can actually cancel those. That's great. There we go. That's one of them. Oh, what is his army like? I think he might teleport more... Oh, okay. And armor missile. That's kind of a waste of Raven energy there. I don't think this is gonna do much. My economy is looking quite good, right? 73 SCVs here. I think I probably have more SCVs than him. The problem is just his army is freaking massive. Like, he has so many siege tanks. Let's see. Yeah, this is... Batcrews are so annoying. If I had Vikings and Ravens, it would really not be a big deal. But with these Marines... Oh, wait. He's making a mistake here. There we go. I'm gonna get one, I think. Or two? Oh, no. That's actually a shame, because... one of them had no teleport, and I think I killed that one. If I targeted one that did have a teleport, I would have killed the other one too. That is a little bit of a shame. Does he have armor upgrades? No, he doesn't have armor upgrades yet. I need to make sure to keep my Medivacs alive, because I want to do a Doom drop later on. Oh, I can actually repair this. There we go. Yeah, these turrets are super useful. He keeps Yamatoing the one in my base, which is pretty much the only way for a BC to kill that. By the way, I think we may have actually had this situation before, but if you repair the turret, it actually survives the Yamato. Like, you can't kill it. So that's why turrets are so good, but both times he actually caught me off guard a little bit. I'm gonna try to take this base in the middle, because it seems a bit unpredictable. Okay. It seems like he took the other base. Yeah, he's camping. Like, it's very smart what he's doing. He's just camping because you know, if he maxes out and I can't break him, he will kill me after that. And I don't think I got ahead enough that I can do a drop. Like, that's 5 BCs, guys. I need 100 plus Marines in his base, I think, to kill 5 BCs. Like, I need to fill all of those Medivacs and get them all in his base. Else I will just lose them all to his air army. But I have to try it, so here we go. Let's see, what is this? 8 Medivacs. I think it's like 75 Marines in there or so. Because one of them is half, yeah. Or it's not 75, it's... I don't know what it is. My brain is not working right now. You guys can do the math. Let's see. And I'm gonna go into the main. Hopefully I can distract him with this. Let's see. He still has no upgrades, though. That is kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. There's probably a million turrets. But this is my only way to deal damage. So here we go. Oh, he's actually gonna do it. He teleported his BCs on top. He's trying to he's Yamato. Guys, he might actually lose BCs like this. Like, he doesn't have upgrades on these battlecruisers. Normally, Marines can't kill these, but there's no upgrades on these. That is insane. Now, I'm not going in with the Marines at the bottom, because he most likely just has the tank still there. Let's see. Yeah, these battlecruisers are going to deal with my Marines, but we did actually do damage, which is surprising. And we might still be in this game somewhat. But I did lose all my Medivacs, and that is a huge blow. Now, I'm getting 3-3. Like, but my upgrades are actually sick compared to his. Let's see. I'm not sure what he's scanning for. I'm actually gonna wait. I wanted to transfer my SCVs, but I'm gonna wait for the scan to be gone so I can actually get in there. Did these BCs use teleport? I think they did. Or maybe they didn't. Oh, we got it. Let's go. Like, BCs are really not supposed to die to Marines, by the way. It's really just that he got no upgrades for them. Now here, there's 2 tanks. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a second starport. He's gonna kill my Medivac so often. I just need to get a second starport to make enough Medivacs, else I have no chance. 84 SCVs looks good. I'm not gonna attack in here. I'm really just posturing and maybe trying to make him a little bit scared. Probably I can actually make a sensor tower really far forward that just sees what's going on. Like, I have all the map control here, so it's really not that big of a deal. I should be able to protect those no matter what. Here we go. Just gonna kill some buildings for free here. That's the plan. Maybe kill this sensor tower here. There we go. Yeah, I do need to go back for that. Prepare! Prepare that! Oh, he's going insane! Oh, he has another Yamato, though. I think my Marines will be in time here, though, so it's all good. There we go. Oh, no. Don't lose the Medivacs, please. Not again. Does he have upgrades? Yeah, I was gonna say, they're dying a little bit slower. He got 1 armor. Okay. This is a really annoying fight here. I just want to kill that low HP battlecruiser. Please let me kill it. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, he teleports back. Yeah, I mean, 163 supply left. It could have been worse. I definitely lost some SCVs, but it could have been worse, so it's all good. Now, what's funny is that my income feels insane. Mostly because I have, you know, I have 80 SCVs and they're almost all on minerals. Like, normally 80 SCVs doesn't give you this much money. Ooh! This is a crazy fight I'm taking here for sure. I need to target the freaking siege tanks, but I can't. Yeah, I gotta back off. Ah, I got so many. Yeah, this is the problem against BC mech. If you guys have never played against BC mech before, this is why it's so strong. It's because your Marines automatically attack the battlecruisers, and thus you can't kill the army below it. Now, I do have 15 Marines at a time production. His BCs are relatively low. And I do have 3-3. There we go, let me snipe another. Okay, I got that. I mean, 1 tank is pretty good to kill already. He is getting really close here, though. Let's see, they go in again. Get the back, BC. Yes, perfect. Okay. Did lose my Medivacs once again, but this one I can just evacuate it. And even if it dies, it's not the biggest deal, really. Yeah, you see, I can't target them. It's impossible. Oh, I think he's got us here, yeah. The last BC army. I wonder what his supply is actually. It must be pretty high. Yeah, at this point his army is unkillable. Oh, he got +2 on the BCs as well. That's 5 battlecruisers. Yeah, he's definitely got on us at this point. I do feel like it was a good effort, though, to be fair. Like, it really could have been a worse game, right? Okay, he's gonna siege that. I mean, that's his last siege tank here. Production is not quite there to deal with 6 BCs, sadly. I don't want to leave it till it's truly over, though, because you never know. Oh, there's even Liberators coming in now, too. Yeah, how many Marines do I need to kill this? Probably like 5 million. I don't have 5 million Marines, but I feel like I'm getting relatively close. I can kill the Vikings, the Libs anyway. Yeah. I like how he actually caps look. He's sorry for playing battlecruisers. It's all good, bro. I actually enjoyed it, by the way. He shouldn't apologize to me. Like, sometimes, he thought I was a random, because my MMR was like 800 below him. GG, well played. He got us. No, I don't mind at all, by the way. Like, this is, I actually thought it was really funny. I thought it was good content. He gave me a shot with the crazy playstyle. Though, to be fair, I really think the playstyle he went for is actually quite good against what we did. I talked about it a lot. The battlecruiser tank style. Like, obviously, if he plays a normal game, a 6-2 Terran playing a normal game should wipe the floor with me anyway. But the battlecruiser tank style, it was really hard for me to get in there. I definitely had some moments where I shined. I think the best moment we had was when I dropped in the main with... I'm not sure exactly when I did that, but I dropped in the main with like 7 Medivacs or so. Oh, it's actually happening here. Look, the supplies are pretty even. He obviously has a better army. My army composition, very sophisticated, guys. 91 Marines and 9 Medivacs. And here, because I have 2-2 against 0-0, I'm actually gonna get like 4 of these battlecruisers. And even though it doesn't seem like a lot, my income is pretty sick. I mean, both our incomes are good, but I have 3k minerals a minute. That's a lot of Marines. That's 60 Marines a minute that I'm making. And I feel like with this, I kind of opened up the space a little bit. I dwindled the BC count, limiting his snowball, but in the end, he was too strong. But that was a fantastic warm-up game. Let's move on to game number 2. All right, game number 2 is going to be against chocolate. All right, now I'm hungry. I love chocolate. One of my favorite snacks. I don't eat a lot of candy. I don't eat a lot of snacks, but I do really love chocolate. So if you guys ever want to, you know, send me a gift, you can bring some chocolate to see me. I'll gladly accept it. Now, what am I going to do? Oh, I actually really wanted to do a cheese. It's a little bit too late for that, though. I think I'm just going to go for... Wait, I thought I vetoed this map, actually. Or maybe that was on stream. Yeah, this is my least favorite map because it's a little bit too big and awkward. I think if I send out the SCVs to proxy, it would arrive a little bit late, maybe. And I would love to do a 3 racks here, but then... Yeah, it also just arrives a little bit too late. You know what? I'm gonna do a crazy build that I haven't done yet in this series, and that is CC first against Protoss. Very uncommon, very, very uncommon, but I believe it might actually work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play CC first into Mass Marines, but, I mean, obviously, but I'm gonna make Mass Marines before a factory. Excuse me. So if he's baited into cheesing me, I think it might actually work out, because I'm going to have a lot of Marines to defend, but we'll see. CC first against Protoss is definitely a little bit sketchy, so I guess we're just going to see how it goes. I think I'm going to make 2 or 3 barracks before gas. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. I mean, I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to see what actually works out for the build. I am definitely going to do an SCV scout. Like, obviously, if we get proxied here and we defend that, that would be epic. But more likely than not, we would probably get owned a little bit. So, I guess we'll see. Now, at all times, I'm going to have to use an SCV to follow this one. Else he can harass my CC building SCV forever. I'm going to tell you guys about a legendary build I used to have, by the way. I mean, if you guys are watching this, you probably do enjoy a little bit of the crazy build. So I'm going to tell you guys about a legendary build I used to have. I once beat Europe's best Protoss player, Showtime, by playing CC... I proxied 1 barracks, and then I made a command center at my own base without gas. And I think I even cut an SCV for it, so the CC was really fast. The point of this was that on the map that we played, the natural was quite big. So if your probe came in initially, you wouldn't see the command center building. So the effect that it had was that they would check my main, they would see it was empty, they would go back down to my natural, and the CC was already building. So it looked like a CC first, but then I actually had 1 barracks proxied, and because they would think it's a CC first, they wouldn't scout. I would bunker rush behind their base with 1 barracks proxied and deny their CC this way. And I thought it was actually a pretty genius build. I've only used it once ever, and it worked. So I guess, you know, that 1 preparation build was awesome. Maybe I should try something like that again, but to be fair, those super heavy mind game builds on certain maps is really hard. I was gonna say really easy, but it's really hard to bring those out on the ladder, right? Because you need your opponent to behave in a certain way, which you can do by studying his VODs, but you can't do in a ladder game. Oh, he's actually gonna lose this at depth. He's way too confident here. Yeah, there you go. Killed 1 Marine for both of those units, so that's really good. And I guess the bait already worked a little bit, because he did lose those units for free. CC first into 3-ray, guys. It's insane. If you guys are enjoying the content, by the way, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Our sub count has been growing rapidly. It's been slowing down a little bit recently, but I would love to get to 50k. And I started already thinking about what event I want to do for 50k subs. And the idea that I'm considering the most right now is to do a really big FFA with 7 pro players or just known, you know, content creators and stuff, and basically force them to do challenges. So in that case, if you guys like that idea, feel free to suggest challenges for the other races, because I wouldn't want to force everyone to play Terran, right? It's way more fun if we also get some Zerg and Protoss in there, like what is it, a 3-3-2 without me. So we do need some challenges for the other races as well. Ideally, they're going to be a little bit similar to the challenges I do with Terran. And then obviously the Terrans will be forced to play my challenges, maybe with some extra ones to choose from as well. But that is my idea for the 50k sub thing so far. If you guys like the idea, please let me know. And feel free to give suggestions, of course, for other formats as well, not just challenges. Now, this Marine move out is a little bit insane. What I banked on is because I'm playing CC first, he probably wasn't going to make a battery. And now I'm going to be able to target so many probes. This actually worked out massively. I really want... That Stalker's annoying me on 1 HP. There we go. Gonna get 1 more probe here, probably. 2 more probes, actually. Guys, this build is actually massively successful so far. That is insane. And the good news for us here is that he's not playing 4-gate Blink. Because he is taking that base. Now, I might still get a bunker here, because blinking in the main, even with a... I'm gonna YOLO this scan. There we go. Even with a limited amount of Stalkers, if I don't have Stim, don't have tanks, that blinking is gonna be super dangerous. So I'm just gonna play it safe. Gonna get another thing on that. Let's see. Should I go for a... Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for 5 barracks here. The reason I'm going for 5 barracks is because on this map, the main is relatively exposed. So if you get some Doom drops going, it's actually quite strong. Now, it's kind of hard to say if I'm ahead or not, because I killed probes. I think its supply is definitely looking better than normal. But he's going to have a robo-bait tech already, and I'm not going to have a follow-up attack for a while. So it's kind of hard for me to judge this position, actually. I do think economically, it looks great. Like, going CC first, I have 50 SCVs, and we haven't even been playing for that long. I reached 50 SCVs at like 520, I believe, or so. Or at least including the ones that were in production, which is pretty crazy. And I'm gonna have my third CC. I'm gonna get 5 barracks. I could probably make even more barracks. I mean, realistically, I do have to win this game with mass drops. I'm not gonna be able to fight head-on against Colossi. I'm gonna go up to 8 barracks even. I wonder if getting a second starport, by the way, for Medivacs, kind of like I did in that last game, if that's actually like a good thing to do, because if I'm gonna drop all the time, I'm also gonna lose my Medivacs. The main reason you can retain your Medivac count is because you use them with your main army instead of dropping, and obviously you're not gonna lose them when your army's under them for the most part, right? So normally you save your Medivacs. If you do mass drops, it's very likely you're gonna lose them over and over and over, so it might actually be worth getting more. So against Protoss, I'm not sure if I can get as good of an economy as I did in the last game. This drop hopefully is gonna do some damage here. Let's see what he's exactly going for. Oh! He's playing Storm instead of... Well, I hope he's not playing both. That's gonna be painful for my Marines, but... it seems like he's playing Storm instead of Colossus. Which is... It's obviously a good strat. But I really like it for us, because that's gonna allow us to play a little bit more... 5 Stalker. This is risky. No. Okay. It looked like 5 Stalkers, but then it became 7. I'm at least gonna save one of my Medivacs. I think this was a good move that I retreated, because I don't think I would have gotten damage. Then again, I don't quite know what was behind there. If there was nothing behind those 7 Stalkers, I just made a mistake. If he did actually have even like 4 Zealots there or something, I think I did the right thing. It is a little bit hard to say, though. Now, my play now, instead of going for drops, is just going to be to split my army. And especially against Storm, I can actually move forward a little bit more. Oh, yes. Oh, there were units inside. There were Zealots inside there, I think. That's great. Let's see. Oh, I got 6 Zealots already. That's a really good target. I'm going to get 10 Zealots for these Marines, which is pretty insane. And then if he has the 4th base, I'm going to kill it at the same time. If you're looking on the minimap. Oh, he doesn't actually have that base. That's unfortunate. But maybe there were Templars inside of that prism, guys. I haven't seen Templars anywhere. Is it possible there were just freaking high Templars in that prism? Now I'm gonna get into his natural, which is insane. Here we go. He doesn't have a recall because he already used it. Oh, he does have another army ready here. I'm still gonna kill his probes, though. Let's see. Right. I saved those Medivacs, and I'm gonna get in here. He's probably really doubting. I'm actually gonna run into the main, just so I can... Oh, he blinked forward. That's a mistake. Now he's gonna lose them pretty fast. Faster than he should anyway. Fantastic stuff for us. He does have a few more Zealots. We need to micro at both fronts. These Medivacs need to be saved. And I think after all this, we're definitely gonna be ahead in supply, which is fantastic. We go kill a few more workers, and then we dip. Oh, that was super nice. Wow, what a sequence, guys. What a freaking sequence. Now, I'm gonna make turrets. You never know when they're gonna go for DTs. And I think now it would be smart to... Well, I could get lucky and get a drop in. That's the thing here. It's a hard decision. If I do a drop, I get lucky, I might end the game just like that. If I don't get lucky, I lose the Medivacs and I lose all my momentum. Wait, he still doesn't have a 4th base. What's puzzling me is that he's making so many... He has a Templar Archives. What did he use it for? Like, he keeps making these sentries, but I feel like those all should have been High Templars. Now he has Templars. I'm gonna kill this one Archon. A little bit more forward and it's dead. There we go. I can't kill the units that are... Oh, I didn't see that force field, actually. I thought it was just the 2 at the bottom. Actually missed that top force field there for a sec. Now, the only reason I can stay here is because the range of the super battery is not that far ahead. See, I want to target the Archons. That's the only thing I want to do. Give me that one Archon. And it's gone. Perfect. My upgrades are... Arca is actually the same. Okay, let's go. Let's target the one Archon. Do a little bit of a split so he doesn't kill all the units. Oh, that blink is rough for him. Oh, actually, it does look like he's getting away with it. Save this one. Oh, actually, yeah, he does have more units than I thought. I misjudged the situation there. That is 100... Oh, that is actually a bad blink, though. Maybe you wanted to make it up to me. Okay, you were wrong in front of all your viewers. Here you go. I'll do a terrible blink, give you 3 Stalkers for free. And now we're back with the Medivac problem again. I keep losing these Medivacs, and I just don't have any left. Let me add an extra one. Now, I wanted to scout for hidden bases, because his 4th base is suspiciously late. But it could obviously be because of the pressure I'm doing, right? Let's go back here. I didn't start my 2-2 at the same time, which is rough. I'm actually going to do what you guys really wanted to see and go for the Medivac speed upgrade. I think it could actually be a good idea on a map this big. Especially because, like, I'm definitely far ahead in supply, but I'm not confident that I can end the game against Archons and Storm. At least I imagine he has Storm because of the Prism at the start. I didn't see any High Templars in this game, besides perhaps that Prism. Okay, so he's taking this 4th base now. Still didn't take the one on this side. I'm actually gonna do a massive drop here. Let me just scan to make sure there's nothing here. And then... Oh, I'm making 4 Medivacs at once. Let's go. Oh, no, there's an Observer. Please kill it. Okay. Actually, the scan ran out right after, so that's good. It's such a terrible feeling if you scan, and then it runs out and you can't kill the Observer. You need to waste another one. Especially because I'm playing a mineral-only style. There we go. Now I'm going to get faster Medivacs, which is going to be good for this challenge. Not sure if we'll get to see it in action, because this maneuver I'm going to go for does have potential to be deadly. Now, I am 90% sure he has an Observer on the left side, so this might just come down to multitasking, not necessarily to vision. Oh, okay. Oh, that was close. I'm actually going to just gun this one down. There we go. Perfect. Now he's definitely not going to be prepared for this one. Oh, he has another, yeah. I recognize prisms when I see them. Oh, he's not paying attention, please. Yes, that was a risky move by me. Do not try at home. Oh, this drop is going to go insane, though. Let's see. Okay, not the best blink by him. Going to shave off a few Stalkers and then escape to my Planetary on top. Rally here at the same time. Try to save this base. I mean, his entire base is dying, which is super good for us. There we go. I have this flank still alive here. I'm going to fight together with my SCVs. Just do a massive surround. And there we go. We had enough units left. His supply was surprisingly high. His army was big. He actually had more army value than me. In case you... how do you say this? In case you value gas more than minerals. A lot of people say gas is twice as valuable as minerals. He had a bigger army than me. So it's a little bit of a crazy leave timing there. I'm not going to lie. I was 100% winning this game. This fight looks very winning for me. I have the surround. I would kill this. His main is gone. But it's not usual. Like, I thought when he left... it would say like 70 supply or something, because that's, you know, that's where you really know you're screwed. But his army was actually very competitive. If I didn't kill the Prism that potentially had Templars inside, this could have been very juicy, but we managed to make it happen. Didn't get to see the Medivac upgrade, sadly. Well, we saw it a little bit, I guess, if you were paying attention to these Medivacs moving back to my main base for some reason. Anyway, another fantastic game. Let's move on to game number 3. Alright, we got another Protoss player for game number 3. Now, I just want to let you guys know the important fact that we actually did get rank 69 after that last game. So that is another achievement unlocked. Now we can actually go for top 50 without any pit stops in between. So that is fantastic. Now, actually, this is a pretty small map. Maybe I could go for the 3 racks this game. I did the CC first last game. It did look pretty good, right? Like, I think the early game worked out particularly well for me, to be fair. Like, it definitely could have been a bit worse, but I did like it. I'll probably try it again later, especially on those big maps. I do like, as you guys know, I do like playing crazy builds a little bit, and that CC first against Protoss on big maps is totally my vibe. If you guys didn't know, as like a competitive 1v1 player, I think my least favorite matchup in the game, typically, is actually playing against Protoss on a big map. Because I feel like I'm in such a rush to do damage, you know, and it doesn't usually work for me on those big-ass maps. So, pretty happy to have found a build there that I actually enjoyed. Even within the limits of my challenge, which is fantastic. I think I tried to, you know, really try everything there too. With getting the Medivac speed upgrade and all that. I think we'll get to use it a little bit later. I did one idea that I think 2 of you suggested in the comments. That was that I actually pretend to play battle cruisers by letting my opponent scout the fusion core and then just use it to get Medivac speed. The only thing is, I don't know how I can realistically fit in a fusion core while playing a regular 2-on-1 build or something like that. That is a very big challenge, but I guess we'll see. And I'm actually curious what spray. I think I have the default spray. Let's see what it is. GG. Oh, did I just GG myself? Or did I leave? I'm not sure what I just did. Did I BM myself or him? I'm not sure, guys. You guys tell me. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to scout around with this Marine a little bit. If you're wondering why I'm not SCV scouting, it's just because with 3 racks, I feel reasonably safe in general. Or particularly if I play Marine Reactor, I feel relatively safe. And 3 racks, I might have explained this before, but I'm gonna explain it again anyway. The more you guys remember my tips, the better it is for you guys anyway, so I'm sure you guys don't mind. Oh wait, let me actually deal with this probe first. Wait, no, don't lose. It's actually gonna kill the SCV, there's no freaking way. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because 3 racks is actually super focused at just hitting the stim timing as hard as possible. That's like what the entire opener is about. So if you do something like an SCV scout, you might delay your barracks a few seconds, you might have an SCV a little bit later, etc, etc. So that's why I don't like to do an SCV scout with this build. Like, I really want to maximize my mineral count. Now, what's a little bit annoying here is that if the adept arrives soon, I'm not going to be able to deal with it very well. It's still going to be fine. I'm actually going to make a depot here. Normally you don't need it, but I might get supply blocked because this CC is not going to finish. There we go. Adept is not showing up yet, so we're totally fine here. Just going to target the Adept. I'm going to trick him here. Ignore the Zealot. That means the Adept is going to go down. Run away with the Marines that are being targeted. Oh, did still lose one. Slight micro mistake, but in the end, it's all good. Nothing too big. And this is a bit of fun of scenario because I did tell you guys I wanted to max out my timing as much as possible. And what this did is it makes my timing a bit weaker. But I think I traded 2 Marines, maybe for a Zealot and an Adept. So technically it's a better trade for me. A Zealot is actually surprisingly good without charge if you're defending with it. Because if a Zealot attacks you without charge, you're like, what the hell is this supposed to do, you know? But if it's like defending in a battery, it's actually super tanky in like small unit counts, you know? So the fact that I killed that is pretty nice. Let's see if he's paying attention. He's not paying attention. Let's go. That's why you always hunt the Adept, guys. Always hunt it. Most of the time they're gonna look. The one time they don't, you get an Adept for free. And they stop annoying you with the shades all the time. Like, that's the real damage, right? It's the mental damage an Adept does. It's not that the Adept, you know, gets into your base and gets a scouting. It's that you need to be like this the entire game. You know, close, open, close. Like, that's the real damage an Adept does. You just get real tired of that thing at some point. Now, it's a small map, so I can move out a little bit later. I'm gonna get an eBay. Because I don't know this person. He might go for DTs, though I think I'm not gonna need it, but we'll see. My barracks production is a little bit desynced, so I'm not quite sure when I want to attack. I think I'll go with this Marine. Let's see, Stim is done in about 25 seconds. It's a small map. I should definitely arrive on time here. Like, you see, it's really annoying if your barracks units are desynced. Because I keep wanting to wait for the next Marine because it's only a few seconds off. Oh, this is a good move by him, sending the Stalker across. Yeah, I think what he did is he realized... Oh, the micro there. Let's go. I think he realized I was playing 3 ranks based on my unit count. So he decided to send the Stalker across. If I was playing 1-1-1, it would be risky because maybe I'm dropping him and he dies. But he realized I was playing 3 ranks and he sent it across. That's well done by him. There's an observer in my base. Oh, he only has 1 battery. The battery is going to get targeted instantly. Oh, this is huge for us. Let's go. Yeah, he doesn't have enough units here, guys. This is going to be painful. If the battery was forward, if he had some sentries, he could have defended, but instead, we actually get a pretty easy win here. Oh, he had a DT Shrine and an Immortal. Okay. Those DTs are super late, by the way. If you guys want to know when a DT drop should arrive, I think if they don't do it like a particularly greedy version, it usually arrives at like 440. Right now we're at 521 and he hasn't even warped one in yet. So his DT drop, or it's not even a drop actually, it's even without a prism, is at least a minute late. So that is fortunate. Normally, 3-Rex is always good against DTs. Just gonna explain you why. When you play DTs, you don't have that many units. So the 3-Rex usually kills all the probes. Well, at some point with your scans, you defend at home. Even if you lose 20 SCVs, if you do enough damage on the other side of the map, you're still gonna win. So 3-Rex is naturally pretty good against DTs, but obviously this game should have been a lot harder if we actually hit in time, which was 40 seconds ago. Anyway, very happy with this episode. It was a lot of fun. We broke rank 69. Maybe in the next episode we can reach rank 50. Make sure to tune in for that. And for now, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all next time. Adios.